Ladies and gentlemen, girls, children of all ages, Pro Wrestling Junkies proudly welcomes you to the number one podcast that airs live every Thursday at 10:05. That actually happened at 10:05 today. See that? See that?
Woo!
Such good shoot. Up there we have Isaac. Over there we have Shane. Over there we have our special guest referee, DJ. I'm your host, Dozer. Let's get it on.
Dozer, you are so loud.
He is amped up.
Oh my
Dude, you
God.
are wired.
I'm all about it, dude. I'm all about it. I love that intensity.
Dozer, can you give me your best Bruce Buffer? It's time, please. That's what I need right now.
It's time.
It's time for your main event.
Felt like I was watching a UFC show there.
Man, yeah, dude. Fucking unreal. Uncanny. It's uncanny.
It's just because I have a good echo in the room today.
You do. It's getting better. You get your furniture
Time.
So, we have a couple odd segments tonight. Our main event tonight is we're going to be reviewing Survivor Series 2017. And one of us may have actually finished watching the whole pay-per-view today.
I actually did. Well, not the whole of it. You skipped. If you count all the fucking intros that I skipped, because I was just like, Jesus Christ, there's 10 of them.
So we have that. We're going to have our Cameo review. We're going to have the Sheik of the Week. And we have a special feature today. Apparently, Cody Rhodes and Kaz got together. They made a cigar. Mark Jenkins and the group has been trying to hype it up. So I have it right here. It's the American Rebel. This is the box-pressed Maduro, which means it's dark, it's fermented. It should be a little sweeter. I'm going to cut it up. I'm going to light it. I'm going to give you some notes on the cigar throughout the night. It starts off woodsy with the smell of menorah. Now, while I get it lit up, Shane, can you give us the Sheik of the Week?
Yeah, absolutely. It's almost like we do this every week, and I forget to look for one every week. Give me 1 second. Oh man, he was going buck wild last night. As of 22 hours ago, these are 3 separate tweets. I think, 4. One right after another. He said, "I am the best," and then another tweet, "I am the real." Another tweet, "I am the legend of the earth," and then in the final tweet of the night, "Ready or not, go fuck yourself." These are congruent tweets. That's how Sheik was feeling. And then, as always, he tries to keep it relevant. And he said, "Tom Brady have the sex tonight. # Super Bowl." Cheeky baby loves the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Yeah, the Super. Yeah, whatever.
I heard Brady got was pretty lit during the celebration.
Dude, that was the best part. Was watching him throw that goddamn trophy off a boat.
Facebook user comes to you live saying, "What the fuck is DDJ doing on this show? Laugh your ass off. DDJ, you're a podcast hoe."
But you know what though? I have exquisite taste.
You do. Oh, you do. You are on the finest podcast, full of fucking retro people who are pretty fucked up in the brain stuff.
Insane in the membrane.
That's the word I'm looking for. We gotta get serious for a second, right?
Oh yeah.
Why?
Because we
got to do our shots.
No, we have to say our rest in peace segment.
Hold on, let me.
Butch Reed passed away this week.
Yeah.
Which is a tragedy. So we'll drink to him. And
Boom was a hell of a team.
There's one other one I want to drink to because it's not wrestling related, but dude is a real pussy getting legend. Larry Flint. Rest in peace. What? Yeah, he died. Larry Flint just.
When did he die?
What day is it today? Yeah, yesterday. He died yesterday.
Wow, this is the first I've heard about.
I'm sorry to be the one to break the news to you live on air. But yes, a real pussy getting legend. So here's to
got me through many a high school night.
Many a lonely high school night.
Not lonely when you got the hustler, dude. They show
Yeah.
full penetration, bro.
Dude,
Back in the day, dude, that was some real deal shit.
That was hardcore.
Pre-internet.
yeah, actually, I at work managed somebody who was Larry Flint's nephew. So I doubt it, but persons out there watching, my condolences, my friend.
Yeah, no. Rest in peace to a real one.
Wait. Was it proven that he was Larry Flint's nephew, or is he just going around
Oh,
saying?
no.
It's true. This is true.
Yeah, no, absolutely real. Justin, I'll just say about it. It doesn't matter. The dude, not a liar. Not a liar at all. He's older dude, probably close to 50. Man, no reason.
So anyway, now that the sad stuff's out of the way, how's that cigar treating you, dude?
This American Rebel cigar brought to you by Kaz and Cody, and with the power of Sam Lucia. It actually started off with some wood and some leather. It's starting off actually rather good. A little sweet bit on the back of the palate.
Okay, so full disclosure, Shane, Dozer, myself, we all met in a cigar enthusiasts group, and one of the things that
It was a lifestyle group.
it was a life
Or a society, or
cartel, maybe, depending on how that
So anyway, the deal is that generally when you're trying new cigars, you try more than one because you never get the full. You can just like any handcrafted product, you have a large chance of getting.
Yeah, you get some stinkers.
So the first one you tried, full disclosure, you were not very excited with. But
the first one it was not the Maduro. I was not a fan of it. I got a lot of sour notes on that. Did not enjoy it at all. This one, I'm eighth of an inch, quarter an inch in. I'm enjoying it. I think I'll enjoy this one a lot more tonight.
Hell yeah. You've inspired me. I'm going to light up a cigar myself here.
Dozer, can you explain to the people how to retrohale, please?
I'm going to retro.
Alrighty.
Can you explain to me what retrohale is?
That's when you just blow smoke out your nose, dude.
Yeah, no,
okay.
we're inside joking too much. We should move
Oh,
on. No. I'm not
No
saying
one cares about random cigar group jokes.
Yeah,
I'm gonna light up.
DJ, I don't give a fuck about you, but to all of our adoring fans, we must move on.
That hurts.
I'm the opposite. I don't give a fuck about our fans. I only care about DDJ.
Oh man, he turned heel.
Dude, how many other motherfuckers bought the shirt? Buy the shirt, and I care about you. All right.
Available on ProWrestlingTees.com.
Yeah. Okay. So
We're legit and shit.
Yeah, dude.
So is the junkyard.
How crazy is it? Thank you to the Pro Wrestling Junkies for setting that up. We're on like a real, legit fucking website.
I mean, the biggest wrestling T-shirt company in the world. I mean, other than whoever makes WWE shit.
Yeah. So you can get our shirt on.
You can get a what do you say with DDJ shirt?
Look up Such Good Shoot, or then look up DDJ, and you'll get that one too.
Yeah, Brad.
I just got one coming.
Brad has shirts, right?
Mine. Yeah, Brad got his. He sent me a picture. He got his actually today. So
sorry, hotkey gone wrong.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say, is there a fight or something, or are we like on or what?
Break out! We're fighting over shirts. So check out the shirts.
But
check out What Do You Say with DDJ.
Yes, please.
Absolutely. And what Dozer, I got a question for you.
You have a question for me? Oh shit.
I do have a question for you. What random ass cameo did you find this week?
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
So I am hoping that this guy did not do a Bible like the others have done. But this week we have the Game Master himself, Brandon Chicken Cutlet.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the Square of Shame. They are known as the Midnight Rockers, the Night Fairy, Miss Terry, and the Pebble. Hey, thank you, Jay, for the support. And dude, you're dope.
Dude, you're dope.
What's
Wait,
that?
did he just? Okay, so the beginning was obviously whatever they wanted.
Was that a Bruce Buffer impersonation? We've had a lot of that tonight.
I don't know what it was. I think it was mostly what they wanted to say. But did he end by saying "Do you're dope"?
I think so.
Is that like an endorsement for heroin use? That's fucked up. I'm just saying, that's a messed up thing.
Probably not.
Oh no, I don't know, dude. I don't know. You'd be surprised, man. It's never the ones. It's never who you think.
Oh God.
That being said, at least that one was only $25.
In like
I mean,
it kind of
you
sucked.
could have paid slightly more and then had Melina talk about how much she loves you, or you.
She was $35 and she went on for like 8 minutes.
That's what I said. Slightly
what a
more.
piece of shit I was and how wonderful Shane was.
Yeah, because look at this cool fucking tank top I got on. That's why. Anyways,
that is an awesome tank top, by the way.
But
we just appreciate how good he looks in that tank top, ladies and gentlemen. Shane is wearing a Bud Light tank top. It's like a Bud Light white beater with a little chest pocket.
And that body is brought to you by not Roids, but by Bush Heavy.
Bush Heavy. Yeah. I'm actually drinking the Bud Light product tonight.
I'm drinking the Bud Light too. I'm just drinking my Bud Light Lime.
I'm drinking a lemonade seltzer, and then I got an 8% seltzer.
That lemonade seltzer's not too bad.
It is
there.
not too fucking.
Dude,
it goes down a little too easily though.
I'm drinking product of Kentucky.
Was that the 1776 or whatever? 1792.
1792 foolproof.
What the fuck is 1776? Who gives a shit about that number?
I think that's when this country was born. So
whatever, dude. I don't know.
But on that, do we have a main event or something to talk about?
Oh man!
Or should we ask DDJ? DDJ, who do you have coming up as guests anytime soon? Any tea you need to spill there?
Yeah, give us a little.
Kind of working. I got a possibility out of having someone on the show coming up this week. I'm waiting to get the details finalized. I tentatively scheduled to record on Saturday. I did confirm though that hopefully within the next couple weeks I will be having a former Ring of Honor star on my show. So
that's cool.
Ooh, nice.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Yeah, next week we've got fucking Vampiro. I guess we should talk a little bit about that before we get in.
Yeah, he's going to be making the rounds with, the pro wrestling junkie.
Yeah, and this is the thing, is before pro.
No 40 today?
Well, no, actually, we got, I think 50 ounces today.
Ooh, wow.
But 50 ounces, 5 blunts. All right, we're ready to go. So yeah, no, I think I just lost my train of thought too.
I think you did too. We were going to talk about Vampiro for a second.
Yeah,
we were going to talk about Vampiro. So we go back to the very beginning of Such Good Shoot. The first episode of Such Good Shoot, we reviewed one of the most ludicrous fucking matches of all time, which was the Human Torch match between Sting and Vampiro. And I'm on record multiple times as saying I think Vampiro and Matt Stryker is the best announced team in professional wrestling, the best commentary team in professional wrestling. We've had the argument on the podcast, I feel like, a couple of times.
Yeah, we talked a lot about that, like especially before we ended up on Pro Wrestling Junkies when it was only Wade and Aaron and E.
Shout out to Big Wade.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good week.
So to be able to shoot the shit with him, I actually watched his documentary. If people haven't gone out and seen that,
I need to do that.
It is.
I need to get it and stuff too because I've been wanting to check it out.
Amazon Prime. Is anyone on Amazon Prime?
No.
I have Amazon Prime.
It's free on.
I
Amazon
hope you
Prime.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's free. It's free on Amazon Prime. So just look it up. I think it's called Nail in the Coffin.
Right.
The fall and rise of Vampiro, and it's really interesting because like it's Like, first of all, there's a lot of shit I didn't even know. Like that, I didn't know that he basically fucking produced. Yeah, I probably could at some point. Not right now though. He wants me to do the Scott Hall walk, and dude, I don't have the music. But yeah, he like produced like AAA Mania, like the 25th anniversary of like the AAA show, and like he did a ton of like the behind the scenes work of Lucha Underground, and like
Yeah.
he was basically the guy who like went in and just was like, okay, if you want matches to make sense, this is like what you need to do, and basically helped set all that shit up. So
Yep.
it's just really interesting, and then a lot of it is about his relationship with his daughter. So I urge anyone who's got Amazon Prime, it's free on Prime, so just go check it out, watch it. It's fucking well worth it.
But yeah,
next
should
week,
be it.
We're gonna get stoned with Vampiros
With like literally no talk about the Big E.
Yeah,
No,
that'd be
no,
awesome.
no
The
Vince.
Big F at that point, even.
Yeah.
Well, we could talk about the Big F. We could talk about that. No, honestly, like that. There's some good shit to talk about there because, like, if he had gone to WWF instead of WCW, he could have ended up in a program with fucking Undertaker instead of dealing with Jeff Jarrett's bullshit politics.
Dude,
Yeah.
Jeff Jarrett's a great human. Let's move on before we fight about this, dude.
Dude, that's why we have the podcast. Fuck you. We love fighting. I'm almost tempted. I'm almost tempted to just fucking start talking about, not even talk about Survivor Series 2017, and just talk about somebody like Brock Lesnar and Kenny Omega the whole show.
Well, if we only spend 5 minutes talking about Survivor Series 2017, we'll have done about proportionally the show there.
Okay.
Right.
Yes, you are right.
And real quick, whoever is posting under Pro Wrestling Junkies, yes, I do work tomorrow.
What time do you work, man?
I got to be there by 10:30 a.m. Central.
Oh, you're good.
Man, God, dude. I work tomorrow too, man. I gotta go in at freaking 12, man. It sucks balls and
You
ass.
guys, all right, full disclosure. I was at work by 4 a.m. today. And it's an hour drive, all right?
Hey, to be fair, I do work way later than the two of you generally, so there is that trade off. I don't get to leave when the sun's up.
Yes,
and I work in my pajamas, so
yeah. Oh yeah, fuck you. You work from home, right?
Yeah, that doesn't count.
I don't think that counts.
No, it doesn't. When I worked in New York City, man, when I was working at Spice Market, Jesus Christ, dude, I would go in at like 10:30, 11 in the morning, and I wouldn't get out till 1:30 a.m. Oh.
Yeah, that sounds pretty awful.
So
you would serve 1,200 fucking people, man. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But before we get into our main event, continuing the delaying, I had my ash fall off once here. This appears it's behaving like a short filler cigar. I'm pretty sure it's a long filler, so I think it might be short filler, though, with a lot of little tobacco in there. I don't know. My ash fell off way too easily today, but I'm
Not
also...
long leaves, short leaves.
I'm also gesturing a lot, so that could have been a factor. A lot of the leather has gone away, and now it's just a lot of wood and sweetness I'm getting.
Hey, if you get some sweetness, that's not bad.
Man.
Yeah, with a dash of pepper. Just a little dash, though.
Dozer, you're pretty good at this, man. I'm going to hook you up with my friend Brian Glenn. You two are going to have a good time.
Wait, are you talking Brian Glenn, like the guy that used to play, that played Shao Kahn as Mortal Kombat, or am I thinking of somebody else?
No, this is another cigar group inside joke.
Yeah, I'm very sorry. This is the last one of the day.
He's
douchebag.
Yeah, no more jokes about Crocs or anything like that.
I'm not kidding. When you guys do your inside jokes, I'm not going to say anything for now because the last 2 times I've commented, I've kind of come off sounding like an idiot. So
no, I mean,
dude,
I'm being an asshole by saying them.
Yeah, it's literally like
it's my fault.
Like 8 people, none of
that
whom
we expect none of our listeners to get. Literally none of them.
I'm ruining the show myself for once. So.
No, you're not.
Which is awesome. Which means I feel like I have so much freedom today. I can just talk about.
It's time for our main event. where we discuss Survivor Series 2017, taking place in the Toyota Center in Houston, Texas. This show was recommended to us by DDJ.
No, it was not.
I was gonna say, wait a minute. When did I recommend?
Okay. This actually was.
This is our first user-submitted show.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I gotta find this kid's name because he's British, and I don't want them invading again. Alex. Shout out to Alex. Alex with the bleach blonde hair.
Yep, thanks for the suggestion.
Thanks for the suggestion.
He really wanted to chip cheerio some fucking Survivor Series.
So
do they say cunt in England?
Oh my god! What?
No, hold on. I'm not. Do they say it as much as they do in Australia? Because I hear like in Australia they say that shit like it's and.
Well, do we have any Australian and British listeners to confirm?
Yeah. Any Australians watching the show and any
or
British
listening
people,
on the audio broadcast?
Yeah, just let me know how often you say cunt.
But our first match of this thing, and we're not covering the pre-show matches because I ain't watching a single match that Meltzer gave a .25. No. 0.25, and it was 9 minutes long. Fuck that.
Wait,
we're gonna talk. That was
No,
that was Elias versus Matt Hardy. Enzo did better.
Yeah. This was I think right before Enzo caused fucking Neville to leave the company. This was in Enzo.
Right about that point.
Yeah, this was during Enzo's reign of terror, where he beat every wrestler that was just better at him in most ways, except catchphrases.
Hey, dude, he can talk, dude. He still can talk.
Yeah. But he couldn't and can't wrestle. So
but he could, goddamn, he could bump.
Yeah, and then he injured himself. Anyways,
so our first match tonight
was that the neck bump off the rope?
Yeah, that was just
God, that was scary.
Yeah, because he's a bad fucking wrestler.
Whatever, dude.
On to the opening match.
All right.
where we have The Shield taking on the New Day. And if you need me to tell you who is in these stables, you shouldn't be listening to this podcast.
But if you're is this your first time and you're like, yeah, it's a bunch of guys you don't know because you don't know who the fuck the stables are. But yeah,
okay, fine.
No,
tell us who's in the Shield and the New Day, Isaac.
There's like a dude named John Moxley, another dude named Roman Reigns, and then some dude named Wade Green.
Yeah, he's definitely in the Shield. And no, we don't trust Meltzer, but I trust him enough to know shit when he sees shit.
Yeah, I mean, Meltzer overrates pretty much everything. So if he gives something a 0.25, you know it's real bad.
Dude, you would give that same match a half star if it was an 8.
So DDJ, thoughts on the match?
Well, before I give my thoughts on the match, fuck Dave Meltzer.
Do I smell another shirt coming on?
Oh man,
no, because I don't hate Meltzer, so
it might be a play off your F. Vince Russo shirt.
No, we could get. Oh, dude, okay.
Or our fuck Kevin Dunn shirt.
No, I got it. Meltzer gave us 0 stars.
that would kick ass.
Meltzer gave us -6 stars.
-6. I like 0 because.
But going into this match, that was a fun opener. Like it was, probably the two most dominant groups of the last, I don't know, let's say 10 years or so in the WWE going head to head. I believe this was actually the Shield's real first match back because they had that, I think it was TLC about a month before where they were supposed to have their reunion match, but that's when the whole, I think, mumps thing or like the outbreak, I think it was like the mumps was sudden. And like Roman had to be taken out of the match and was replaced with Angle. So this was like their actual first match back. But man, it was a fun opener. The crowd was into it. Everybody looked really good. Solid opener.
And you know what?
Shit. I thought the New Day was going to win at some parts.
And dude, but speaking of the New Day, those guys have still never broken up.
Yeah, I mean, it really drives home So in the opening promo that Big E and the New Day do, real quick, let's talk about how fun this was. One, because you don't know which team's going to open it, man. Because the Shield could have opened the show and came out first, and it would have been Buck Wild, but they started off with a raw. But yeah, Big E goes, Big E goes, we've never broken up. We're brothers. And real quick, they had fucking 5 men on commentary here.
Yeah.
Why?
Fuck.
Too much. The worst.
I hate a 3-man booth.
I've grown accustomed to 3 men, but like not Biggie, fucking Booker T and Byron are just like the biggest homos for their own shows, and they just won't shut the fuck up the entire time. It's SmackDown, it's Raw, and then Corey Graves and Tom are just like talking over each other, and then they just let Cole talk most of the time. What a fucking disaster. Anyways, sorry, go ahead, Dozer.
Let's also point out that from the opening package till the bell ringing, I think was a solid 20-some minutes.
Yeah,
that opening vignette.
Yeah, I got to talk about the time thing real quick.
Again,
it's no, because I don't think I mentioned it on air. It was a 3 hour or 2. Was it 3 hours and 36-minute show?
yes.
2 hours and 7 minutes of that was not in ring anything. It was nothing to do with wrestling. It was all promos, it was all vignettes, and it was all entrances.
I mean, two Survivor Series entrances where everyone gets their own entrance.
And
That's 20 entrances unto itself, which is more than a normal pay-per-view entirety.
And there was no such thing as a short match on this pay-per-view.
Yes, there was.
The shortest match on the pay-per-view was 9 minutes and 35 seconds.
Yeah, which is incredibly short for a pay-per-view. 9 minutes, man.
Have you seen the shit we've reviewed? We reviewed a pay-per-view where the longest match was like 3.5 minutes.
Yeah, which was back in fucking 1946 that they filmed on a goddamn potato where wrestling was still real.
And they had to get like what was it, like 14, 15 matches in like 3 hours or something, or 2 hours?
Yeah, I mean, that was
funny because I guarantee you remember every fucking match there too, man. You
cannot. You cannot compare that to this. But
drinky, Nat.
Nat Attack! If you're new here, take a drink. If you're old here, take a drink. If you're Aaron, take 2 drinks.
I think Aaron's asleep already.
Whatever. The other Aaron then.
Oh, yeah, Crypto.
Wait, Mr. Crypto?
And she'll listen at work and have to drink at work.
Yeah, two drinks of water, Aaron. That's good for you.
Okay, now,
anyways.
Now that this is a little colder, the fake sugar's coming through too much.
But anyways, back Biggie in his pre-match promo goes, "We have never broken up. We have never done this." And then Booker Corey Graves was like, "Oh, it's kind of weird. There's something, you know what I mean? That they've never broken up, but whatever, blah blah blah." And then it definitely feels like they may have had a plan for Big E to break up from them at that point, because I think up until this show, he had been cutting we have never broken up shit over and over again, but they never did. The only time they broke up is when Stephanie split them up in the draft, and then Woods literally went, "Where's E? Say E's name."
And they were always and even now with Kofi, Kofi just showed up. He's like, "Hey, what's up?" At the Rumble, he's like, "Hey, what's up, guys?"
Yeah, dude, and it's honestly incredible to see them still together, because they exist in a promotion that hates tag teams and hates stables, hates anything where people organically get along together.
No, it's still they're very entertaining. It's not my favorite thing, but they're so entertaining. And when they wrestle, you can't argue with the talent. Those
yeah, I mean, in
Biggie,
this match, I don't think there was anything earth shattering in it. You know what I mean? There was nothing that broke the mold or made it
they did that
something to behold.
I learned the New Day corner attack is called the Unicorn Stampede.
Yeah, the Unicorn Stampede.
They did
But-
that.
I didn't know that.
Big fucking crazy ass power bomb off the fucking turnbuckle.
Yeah, I mean,
Looks
but
kind of like shit.
yeah, but I mean, again, like nothing about this match felt like something I hadn't seen with both of these teams before. It was just them wrestling each other, but that was fine.
Well, in
Hello?
a way.
it's
We just switched to but no, but it wasn't. It was good because I mean, in retrospect, going back and watching that now, like seeing those two teams fight
Yeah.
each other is like very, very good wrestling.
But that's what I was gonna say was it's okay because on one side you had the New Day who have, I don't know, literally the best chemistry we've seen in WWE since the Dudleys,
Ever.
Hardys, Edge and Christian shit. You know what I mean? And then you have the Shield, who are just honestly, I would think right below the New Day as far as like how well they know each other and everything else. Like both teams got all their shit in. It was high octane. It was balls to the wall. And it was the best way you could probably ever start a pay-per-view. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And let's just talk about a little bit of oddness. They were trying to play the New Day as the heels in the match.
Yep.
Let's just think about this. Since their debut, they were a little bit heelish, but that didn't work, and they became uber faces. Them as heels still didn't work. They tried to play them as heels, and you sit there and go, you can't boo them.
No, I mean they just have so much fun. I'll tell you what kind of hurt this match for me is the fact that there was already the We Hate Roman seed planted, right? There's a portion in this match where there's like a We Hate Roman chant or something. The crowd just is not as hot as it would have been if this would have happened in like 2014. Obviously, I know that the New Day didn't exist then, but if this would have happened during like the first Shield run where they were red hot, this would have been maybe like a 5-star match. But the crowd wasn't as into it as I wanted them to be.
Hey, there was a crowd though. God damn, there was.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
God,
but
it's so weird watching those and being like.
It wasn't red hot ballistic like the Shield versus the Wyatt family.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like those two matches they had, the crowd was just on fire. And not that the crowd wasn't involved here, but it wasn't as nuclear as I would have liked it to have been. I would much
rather have seen New Day.
To just bring it up, the New Day did form in 2014, so that match could have happened back then.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, no, this is like a 4-star match, and I think that's rating it on the fact that the crowd wasn't as hot as I wanted them to be. Because if they would have been rocking, it might have been a 4.25.
Okay, DDJ, what do you say?
Well, I thought the crowd. Hey, I like what you did there. No, I thought the crowd was, for certain parts, they really got into it and stuff, especially towards the end and that. But yeah, it was definitely not, they weren't as into it as like Shane said, during the Shield Wyatt matches and stuff. And I would say I'd give the match, I'd give it a 3.75.
Yeah, I'm close to that. I'm 3.5. It was great. It was great in ring. Like Shane said, it wasn't anything new. It wasn't anything groundbreaking. It was just, for me, it was a good nostalgia to like see those two teams face off, knowing that
this match started and I smiled. You know what I mean? Like when I started this show and this was the first match I saw, I went, you know what I mean? Like,
definitely a great match to open it. I'm going to give it a 4, and DDJ has to take a drink because he had the same rating as Dave Meltzer at 3.75.
Oh, drink.
Good thing I'm home for the night.
Shit, we're almost halfway through. I better finish this and open my second.
So that brings us to our next match, where I think we just about all of us almost perfectly agree with the 3.75 as a collective rating, which is Shocking. Meltzer, I guess, got it right once. That brings us to our next match, which I just have to scroll to read everything for, because there's 1.5 million participants.
Aaron is going to be so happy with this episode because there's so much Nat in this episode.
Yeah. Where we start off with a long-ass promo of Stephanie hyping up the women's Survivor Series team.
And it just never ends.
Of Alicia Fox and her hat.
She learned
Sasha
how to
Banks,
promo from fucking
Bailey, Asuka, and Nia Jax.
My hold, dude.
Taking on Team SmackDown of Becky Lynch, Naomi, Carmella, Natalya, and nobody's meaner than Tamina with Lana. And honestly, before this match, I could not tell you what Alicia Fox's theme music sounds like after the match. Still can't tell you.
Yeah,
she was the team captain,
but I know how she walks.
What? Why do they continue to do this bullshit with Natalya where they think anybody is going to be excited to see Natalya as a surprise entrant? They did the shit this year at the Royal Rumble when she was entrant 30. They did this shit on this show where, like, she wasn't originally supposed to be in it, and then someone, I can't remember who, got injured, and then they had, like, a surprise replacement, and it's Natalya. Like,
wasn't this in the middle of the Jason Jordan thing? They did the same thing with him. They pulled Jordan off the show.
I don't remember.
But they just keep putting in Natalya, and she definitely magically appeared in a match with earlier this year, randomly.
Well, the thing was she was coming off having just lost the SmackDown Women's title to Charlotte Flair, so they had to put her in somewhere.
And she was a heel. She worked as a heel in that match.
Yeah.
How? She can't. I cannot take anybody with cat ears as a heel.
Yeah, I can't
don't know, dude. I see cat ears on person, I get instantly pissed. I instantly hate them.
Oh god, I just wish Natalya was more entertaining.
Unless Anna wears them, then it's really cute. Sorry, just in case.
Anyways,
Man,
yeah,
okay, I'm
was
smoking sour tangy and a fucking strawberry blunt wrap, and it tastes delicious.
Yeah, this match, boy, did it ever exist. There was some weird. There were some weird booking decisions, like Becky getting eliminated first by surprise roll-up by Bailey, and it just, the participants didn't make sense. I
fucking hate the Survivor Series match.
Here you go. I know this was coming.
Yeah, it is coming. It's fucking coming all over your fucking face, bitch. Yeah, no. It's a bullshit. It's a bullshit fucking pay-per-view. I'm sorry. Once a year, because they have a pay-per-view called Survivor Series, you have to have groups of people team up for no reason and create these stupid plot lines that never mean anything.
Why not?
This is about brand supremacy.
Yep.
I literally wish they would have no story to it at all, and they would just say these groups of people are wrestling because that's the way it is.
These groups of wrestlers are wrestling to compete for a collective pot of $1 million.
Yeah,
to be the better team. I don't need the.
There's
so much bullshit. But yeah, the women's match was Catwoman. Wait, what? Oh,
ears.
Man, Isaac really I don't know if anyone else is zoinking out, but
okay. So let's just give this a rating already. Isaac, rate it.
It was there. I'd say it was like a 1.5. It was just fucking whatever. I didn't give a shit about it. I didn't care.
I completely zoned out for this match. Yeah.
So if there's nothing worth fucking remembering, then.
Okay, Shane.
I I think it's like a 2. I mean, there was some redeeming action to it. Like some of the bits were mildly entertaining, but in general, it just
Sorry. I'm sorry. My inner 8-year-old came out.
Yeah, I mean, it just slogged. There's no reason for it. Nobody benefited other than Asuka. That's why it's a 2, because they got the fucking finish right. Asuka finished 2 women in a row. That's how it should have happened. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
DDJ?
I'm going to go with Shane on this and give it a 2-star as well, too. And I'm going to give Isaac's nipple 6 stars.
You should see the other 2.
Wait, 2? Are you like the chick from Total Recall?
No,
yeah,
James Bond.
Man.
James Bond, man with the golden gun, Scaramanga.
Boy, have
worst
I
part is
never
the other
seen
nipples on his ass. It makes no sense.
Wait, who has
Boy,
what
have
on
I
my
never
ass?
seen Total Recall or Man with the Golden Gun.
Shocking. Completely shocking. Never saw that coming.
Shane has seen a total of 8 movies in his life. And
3 of
one
them were Lion King and its sequels.
Yes, and one of them is fucking, dude, as it is truly an incredible movie. It's Kung Pao, Enter the Fist. So cheers.
Yeah,
to that.
dude.
Wait, what movie was that, did you say?
Kung
Kung
Pao.
Pao, Enter the
Oh my
Fist.
god, I love that movie.
Yo,
You must be
DDJ,
some
my fucking
fighter.
dog.
To
Dude, that
Let's
movie is
go.
fucking hilarious.
Let's go. Dozer, have you seen Kung Pao?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we wouldn't be doing
Anyways.
this podcast with somebody who hasn't.
I'm going to give it a 2. And none of us have to drink because Meltzer gave it a 2.5.
Can we still
Because
drink
none
if
of
we
us
want
have
to?
to drink. All right.
Okay, that brings us to the first of 4 champion versus champion matches tonight, where we have Baron Corbin with quite possibly the worst receding hairline in pro wrestling, and that's saying a lot. Shawn Michaels existed. Taking on The Miz with Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel.
Yeah. Oof, trash. Big steamy pile of it.
It just had no reason to exist.
No,
They gave this match 9 minutes on a pay-per-view that's based on champion versus champion. I mean, I guess there was some funny B-team shenanigans.
supernumerary nipple. Yo, I had a supernumerary fucking wisdom tooth. I like that word, supernumerary. Wade, you're a fucking legend. You're a fucking true legend. Respect.
If we get to 100 episodes, we will have Wade on our 100th episode.
Oh, there you go, Wade.
I'm
you
down.
guys had
I'm
number
down when we hit
episode-wise?
50. I'm not,
Yeah.
I don't even want to wait that long.
We're
I'm gonna
on
be
like
hon-
episode 33 or 34.
I know. We're
Wow.
getting close to 50 then.
I'm going to be
Sorry.
honest.
I'm
I don't
sorry,
think
Shane.
there's... No, it's okay. I'm just saying, I don't think there's any reason to even talk about this match. Does anybody have anything they even want to say about this, DDJ?
I'm sorry. Oh, yes, I had something I wanted to say.
Oh.
I actually do have something I want to say about this match.
Go ahead and
And
you
it's
said
that-
your saying, and I'll have mine.
And it's that they gave this match almost 10 minutes, just shy of 10 minutes, on the actual show when they put Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn versus Breezango on the pre-show. 4 guys who can fucking go.
Well,
Yep.
to be
And that
fair...
was 7.5 minutes they got on the pre-show.
To be fair, I think that might have been a little bit of storytelling at this point, just because they were feuding with Shane McMahon at this point. So I think it kind of makes sense that they were on the pre-show. I understand what you're saying.
I understand what you're saying, and we're gonna all drink because Shane and I agree that we understand what each other is saying.
Oh God, how much longer?
Okay.
Yeah, I
I'm
just
getting-
gotta last 15 more minutes.
Somebody just
I'm
rate this
good.
damn match. Well,
Good.
DDJ, give us your opinion on it, then rate it.
The only thing going into this match that had any resemblance of a story was that I guess Baron Corbin was saying some not so nice things about Mrs. Mizanin. And of course, you talk about somebody's wife, them's fighting words.
They are his pre-match promo.
And when you have a wife that's as smoking hot as Maurice, Someone talk shit about her. You damn right. You best step up.
Yeah, but
Miz cut a great promo before this, though.
Yeah,
but
But they were doing this stupid shit where it was like Baron Corbin cut a promo on social media. And Baron Corbin's promo was trash, but Miz actually had some authentic.
Well, that's what Miz does so well now. Is he incorporates like real life passion into it, and you can tell he loves the business. And for some reason, fucking the crowd was like on Baron Corbin's side. Like,
with the long hair.
this match was 1 star for me.
I'll give it 1.5.
Yeah.
Okay. Isaac?
The only thing that I liked about it was Miz's promo before.
And that's not even the match, brother.
Yeah,
you can't include that.
It was a half star.
Half star.
So bad.
So I am going to give it negative 0.25 stars.
Whoa.
Negative 0.25. Are we trying to get a Meltzer rating so we can drink?
No.
And that brings the sum of all of our totals added up to the Meltzer rating of 2.75.
I know how Dozer's brain works. He likes drinking alcohol as much as I like.
I never said we had to drink for it. I just wanted to show how bullshit Dave Meltzer's rating on this one was.
His rating was 2.75, really?
He rated it that high?
Yes.
Meltzer rates almost everything too high. Like, even matches I love that I agree, like, are incredible. Again, he broke his scale 8 times in a year for Kenny Omega. I love all of those matches, but Jesus, man, just rate them 5s and then make the best one over 5. You know what I mean? Like,
okay, hold on a second. This is something that's been brought up on Cornette's podcast. Do we like and do we think that there's any possibility that Tony Khan is paying
no.
Meltzer?
No.
There's no chance that Meltzer taking money for the fucking
No, because none of the AEW young marks give a fuck about Meltzer, man. Like,
only the Bucks give a fuck.
The Bucks love him. They haven't moved him. Yeah. I'm just curious. That it sure would explain a lot. Is all I'm saying.
And that bell is to indicate that we may want to have an AEW star as a interview at some point. So we're going to stop talking shit about Khan right now.
I'm not talking any shit.
And that is going to bring us to the tag team champion versus championship match, where we have the Uso Penitentiary taking on the Bar of Cesaro and Sheamus.
God, what a great fucking match.
I love Sheamus. I'm a Sheamus mark. Like, that's all there is to it.
Sheamus is one of the most underrated big men in the business.
Jovan coming at us with a hot take in the comments. Omega is the best bout machine. Cucknet is off base, bro.
I agree, Jovan.
Throw a little Russo in there.
No.
Yeah, so I'm gonna start this match off.
Omega is a good wrestler.
He's a great wrestler.
No, see, we did not agree on
he
great.
He is absolutely a great wrestler.
Very good.
You're just mad because you wrestled a blow up doll once and he makes silly faces sometimes. Anyways, this match. Before we get into this match, I want to make a hot take real quick and just run it by you guys and see if you agree. Obviously, it's different in many ways, but I legitimately believe that the Bar, the New Day, the Shield, and the Usos are just as important to WWE on obviously a lesser scale, less popular scale, as Hardy's, Edge and Christian, and the Dudleys were. These 4 teams carried programs for years and years. Think of how many times we saw, especially the Usos, the Bar, in the New Day. in matches on television, on pay-per-view, and think about how often they were great. Like
I can't disagree with that.
Isaac.
I don't know if
I'm
I
not,
disagree with it.
I'm not saying team to team. I'm just saying importance to the show.
And I agree, with the fact that like it's just so hard to compare, right?
Like I said, it's on a lesser scale though.
With like the transformative nature of those 3 tag teams in the 90s, late 90s, early 2000s. I mean, the Dudleys, Edge and Christian, and the Hardys literally transformed tag team wrestling and pro wrestling in a lot of ways.
I mean, yeah,
and that's a hard thing to compare anything to. That being said, I think when you look at the work rate, what these guys do these days, the fact that like these teams are doing what they're doing without having to get all fucked up on pills and meth to get through. You know what I mean? Like there's no doubt that like the New Day that is one of the best tag teams and trios of all time. Like as far as like
the
talent,
history
like,
of pro wrestling, period.
Pure talent, in-ring talent, ability.
New
like they are, but they don't have necessarily the same transformative impact on the business that say the Dudleys did. And the Dudleys are not as good at wrestlers, but the Dudleys changed the way the business views tag team wrestling in a way that New Day hasn't quite.
I'd
still like
I'd argue just a little bit, and here's why. The New Day proved that on a show run by Vince McMahon, you could just go out and have fun and somehow make it. Somehow you could convince Vince McMahon just to be yourself and have a good fucking time with your bros. And make it. They changed WWE at least.
They changed it for themselves, but I don't think they've been able to do that for anybody else the way that these other teams were able to like.
Well, yeah, I mean, Vince just hates tag team wrestling now.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
it. It's like he's always hated it because it's It's like a throwback to Southern wrestling. Doesn't like Southern anything. So like tag team wrestling, fuck that. I just want to see big guys.
Yeah, I mean, but also in that case, think about what those 3 teams, especially and the Shield, did. You know what I mean? I think that makes it even more impressive. Just the work rate all of those teams put in together. Like I said, how long they carried shows.
Oh,
I mean, the New Day and the Usos carried SmackDown for 2 years.
And the Usos have never really broken up fully. I mean, they've had the few like stupid fucking angles where they sort of did, but
wasn't one of them injured during each one of those?
Yeah, I mean, and inevitably somebody got injured or they got arrested for a DUI. I mean, the Usos do love driving drunk.
Well, let's not say that's only them. Jeff.
Well, no. I mean, I'm just saying that but the Usos have been caught a little bit more than most.
Yeah.
But
yell at the police officers, which is pretty
but this match was awesome. I mean, this is one team that has worked together forever. Obviously, the Usos were life brothers, and then you have the the couple that doesn't get along in Sheamus and Cesaro that were somehow just incredible together. I mean, as a team, man, just an instant hit. They had that best of 7 series that ended up turning into them being strange bedfellows, and everyone thought it would suck. I mean, and they kind of might have a Hall of Fame argument in Vince's head. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, I mean,
I think Sheamus is definitely a Hall of Famer.
Yeah,
Sheamus
I was
will
going to say that too.
I
definitely.
don't think Sheamus gets in unless it's with Cesaro for the bar.
No.
I
No,
It's
Sheamus
been
has
so
around how
long since
long he's been a good hand for so long.
he's been a heavy
Sheamus
hand
is
that
a Hall of
hurts
Famer.
people.
He's not a first ballot Hall of Famer, but he will solidly be a Hall of Famer in a mid-card role somewhere.
Not even, and here's the reason why Sheamus gets it on his own accord, because he's one of Triple H's best friends.
Yeah.
That too.
I mean, think about it. If there's a title he's won, I mean, WWE title, World Heavyweight title, Intercontinental title,
but not Universal.
Yeah, well,
Or the
US
Cruiserweight. How about that,
here's the
DDJ?
thing
He's
is-
never won the
is
Cruiserweight Championship.
Finn Balor is the first.
he's never been
Universal
24/7 champion as well either, since we're throwing that out there.
and
Yeah.
Rosenberg
He's
has-
never been the European champion or the NXT UK champion or the light heavyweight
You know
champion
what?
either.
And he's never been the goddamn such good shoot fucking champion of the world. So
I mean, he
let's
could
just
be.
say-
If
Now,
Sheamus,
there's
if you're
the
watching, you're welcome
Sheamus.
on. You could be the champion.
You
Isaac will send
fucking-
you the belt.
you big, yeah.
We'll have a match for it. It definitely
do
will
that.
not be a trivia match.
No,
No.
it'll be a straight up backlot Irish bong hit brawl. Whoever takes the most bong hits wins.
Well, I'm out.
Oh, it's
Me
me
too.
Sheamus.
The professional
Um,
driver versus the chef. Yeah, I
But,
wonder who's going to win that one.
But yeah, this match just super hard hitting, semi-technical stuff from Cesaro and Sheamus. You had the Usos' typical great high flying, you know what I mean? Shit that they do. There was, a ton of danger, a ton of really stiff strikes. And yeah, I mean, it was just a really good match. This is another one when it came on, I just smiled. I was like, yeah, I'm glad to be watching this.
Yeah, I was gonna say I hadn't watched this in quite a while until I knew I was going to be on, and I kind of wanted to watch it, so I sounded like I knew what I was talking about. But I'd forgotten how good this match was, and man, it was a joy watching it again.
Lately, I've been watching Sheamus, and I've been missing the bar. And I think his current getup with the Irish bar fighter look would suit the bar so well.
I think the bar is really the crowning achievement on Sheamus's career as a wrestler. Like this was the point where Sheamus became work rate, and it was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like when he got paired with Cesaro, who is the most undervalued wrestler on the face of the planet. Like even though, right now he's kind of getting a surge on SmackDown, whatever, he's the most underrated wrestler on the planet. This is the crowning achievement, the bar run on Sheamus' career.
We got a weird comment here. Aiden MacDia, junkies, do you take drugs? PSML. I'm not young enough to understand what PSML means. He just took a bong. That was a dab, bro. It's a dab.
I take Motrin. Do you guys remember Macho Man Randy Savage pissed off to Govan?
Jimmy Gavin, maybe?
Right,
But,
Jimmy Jam.
Sorry, Jimmy Jam. Jam.
Hey, DDJ, what do you think more about this match?
This was a 4-star match for him.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was just, man, it just all this talk about
Which
these
guys
teams and
pierced
stuff.
up?
These guys,
Me?
the Usos, the Bar, the New Day, and all that. They carry the tag team. They've carried the tag team division for the past, let's say, 5, 6, 7 years and stuff.
Yes.
And these
They
teams here,
rejuvenated tag team wrestling in WWE.
Yeah.
WWE, sorry.
but yeah, no, I thoroughly enjoyed this match. Solid 4.25 stars.
Drink
Okay.
the bong water? Hell no. Y'all can go fuck yourself. And
Oh,
I don't give a fuck. Somebody wants me to drink bong water out there, y'all can eat a bag of dicks.
Dozer, Dozer, go ahead and rate this because I'm gonna drop a bombshell on people.
I'm going to give it 3.75.
Shane's feelings are hurt.
No, my feelings
Wrestling
are
is
not
not
hurt.
really to whoever posted that.
Sometimes it is.
Real to me, damn it. No, this match to me
is real is why we love professional wrestling.
This match to me was a 4.5-star match, and I'm no, I mean it's not perfect, but listen. I watch this match, and then I go and I watch the current tag, the current product and the tag teams and everything, and it's just like, man. I understand that obviously Sheamus got hurt, so they split up the bar, but they they need something, man. You know what I mean? Because even though they only had 3 teams at this time, they had 3 fucking teams, and that's more than they have now. Like, it brought me back to a time where I actually fucking gave a shit about the tag team division, and the in-ring work was incredible. It just
it was a good match. It was a really good match.
Yep.
I gave it 4, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
no, I mean, I just rated it way higher than you guys.
Apparently, I'm really stoned, and it's not just that. I've been up since 2 a.m., like I said earlier. Yeah, great match. Great match. What was next?
Well, first we have
Alexa
to
and
say
Charlotte.
Meltzer gave it 3.5 stars.
Wow, he liked it less than us.
Yeah. So that brings us to Charlotte versus Little Miss Bliss in a champion versus champions match that went exactly 15 minutes.
Good stuff.
It was real. I like this match. This was kind of the first match I think that made me realize that, holy crap, Alexa can hang with these, the horsewomen and stuff. So Charlotte just had won the women's title. I think this match was originally supposed to be Natty versus Alexa, but this turned out to be really good, really enjoyable match. I consider this Alexa's breakout match. And
it was, absolutely.
I mean, she was also wrestling Charlotte. Like, let's be real here.
She kept up. Like, you put Nia
Yeah, no.
Charlotte, and and Charlotte ain't good enough to make Nia look good.
No, absolutely. But you just can't. You can't understate just how good Charlotte is. Like,
I do. Charlotte is my whole. Oh my god, Charlotte is really good. Like, don't get me wrong, but like Alexa Bliss, this is also very, very good.
Yeah, no.
If anybody says like Cornette's wrong about Alexa Bliss, she's fucking incredible.
She's
Columbus zone, baby.
Yeah, exactly, man. Westerville strong, baby. But she's
a few things in Columbus that I love, other than Shane and Wade. So.
She reminds me of the Miz, like the Miz, where it's more character than in ring work, but her in ring work is just way closer to her character work than the Miz. You know what I mean? Like she survives on the character work, but she can get shit done.
Yeah, well, Alexa, I think Alexa's incredible.
I can't remember. Does Alexa do the broken arm thing in this match where she pops her arm out of socket and it's doing this deal?
Does
that happen in this match?
I don't think that was yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was half asleep when I was watching this match, so I can't quite remember.
I don't know. I really enjoyed this match. I agree. I do feel it was like a breakout for her where she just I feel it was like akin to that match with Sasha Banks and Carmella.
I think that match was a little bit better than this.
Not the Rumble match with the one before that, whatever that fucking
at TLC.
Yeah, where you're like, oh my god, like, okay, Carmella was always decent, but like, this is a breakout moment for her. I actually have to take her seriously, and I feel like that match was like you're saying, was that for Alexa, like where against Charlotte, she came out and you're like, okay, all right, you're more than just like very good on the mic and like a good character. Like, you can get it done in the ring too. And I think, like to be a great professional wrestler, like as long as you can get it done in the ring and be great on the mic, you got it. You're going to make money.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to make a lot of fucking money. That's my opinion.
3, 2, 5.
Yeah, 3.5 for me.
I'll go 3 1/4 as well.
3.3 repeating.
Are you trying to get us to drink from Meltzer again? God,
No.
No. That's just a
Meltzer doesn't rate on that shit.
You're just trying to drink, buddy. I hate to break it to you, but you are manufacturing reasons.
I am
in
trying
order to
my hardest to
take
get
sips of
to get
beverages.
to the point where like
Meltzer gave it a 2.5.
Right. Well, here's the thing: is last week, Shane's classic peek behind the curtain. Friday morning is literally the only morning I can sleep in as late as I want. And fucking last Friday morning, I swear to God, they fucking did snow removal outside my house. They had 2 bucket loaders, a bulldozer, and 2
I was
dump
there.
trucks. 2 dump trucks outside my house at 7 a.m.
Well, you should have just tried to sleep harder.
It was right under my window. It was brutal. Anyway, so I'm gonna get, if that does happen again, even though they already removed the snow, I'm getting to the point where I am gonna just sleep through it. That's why I took 2 edibles before the show.
Well, you talk about all this snow. How do you think I feel when I have to be out driving in that shit?
Yeah, fuck you, Isaac. Be considerate. Anyway,
Dude, I drive through that shit at fucking 3 a.m. over a goddamn mountain.
Isaac, shut up. Nobody cares about your drive. DDJs
Listen,
are
I
guests.
go to school up a mountain both ways. Right?
Dude, I don't think you ever went to school.
I did actually. I graduated barely by the skin of my teeth. Here's the thing about graduating is that if you graduate with a 63 like I did, or you graduate with like a 90, nobody gives a fuck. So,
Hey, Isaac, I got a question for you.
what up?
Which time through 10th grade was your favorite? The first, the second, or the third?
Well, here's the thing: is somehow okay. I
He was
never
too stoned.
I never repeated a grade. I never repeated a grade. But the guidance counselor, and fuck this. Okay, full disclosure, I'm
I'm
Jewish.
gonna piss myself if I'm being honest.
Dude, I would. Yeah, well, some people will pay for that. Berman, he was a fucking Jew bag cocksucker, and I'm Jewish, and I fucking hate this cocksucker. Whatever, dude, I'm allowed to say it. It's like if you're Mexican, you can call.
No.
These are not the opinions of such
Berman,
good shoot
No,
with pro
you're gonna
wrestling.
get you're gonna
These
get
are Isaac
DDJ
and Isaac's
canceled.
alone.
These are all my opinions, and fuck Steve Berman because he was my fucking guidance counselor, and he.
So our
All right.
And
Bro,
so,
our
and so
next
he
match
assumed
tonight-
that it would fail history, and he put me
AJ
in a-
Styles,
he put me in a
Lesnar.
freshman class my sophomore year, even though I
Yeah, to get him out of here again. God damn.
Every time I hear
AJ.
that, I feel like it's time to go eat.
So next match we have Brock Lesnar taking on AJ Styles in another champion versus champion match.
I never repeated any grades.
Oh.
Where
This was
we
the
had
match of the night for me. Man.
Brock
This-
Lesnar defeat AJ Styles because he's Brock Lesnar. But somehow the match went on for 15 fucking minutes.
No, this is Brock Lesnar's best match in his second run with WWE.
Like I said, we talked about it earlier. Other than maybe that Finn match he had last year or the year before, but again, he was wrestling AJ Styles. I'm not shitting on Lesnar here. I love to shit on Lesnar. This match. I mean, he worked, but he was wrestling AJ fucking Styles.
But at the same fucking time, AJ Styles was wrestling Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar is one of the best professional wrestlers of all time. He is absolutely
only when he wants to be, because again, he could have big dick Trav'd him and just suplexed him 4 times, hit one F5 and then won. So no, it's completely whether or not Lesnar wants to work, which I won't get into because we'll be here forever. This match was great. Lesnar dominated early. AJ Styles made a fiery comeback. Lesnar sold in only the way Lesnar can when he wants to, because he makes it matter.
He's so good.
But yeah, I mean, and there were parts of the match where, if you're watching it and you don't think about the fact that Lesnar will never lose to anyone other than Roman, Drew, or Goldberg, this match was great. There were parts of it that made me think that AJ would win, and that never happened. But this was a I don't know, like a 4.25.
Yeah,
I'm
solid
4 here.
I'm giving it 4.5.
Yeah, I am teetering between this is a 4.5. This is definitely a 4.5. I'm going 4.5. I loved this match.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not a big AJ Styles fan, mostly because I just think he's an idiot, but he is a very good wrestler. And for size wise, like, it was a great match. Like, Brock left limping on the knee, selling the shit out of the calf crusher. It was just everything you could ask for. And, for fucking goddamn, for Brock to put out that kind of match at that age, with a guy like AJ, is really fucking impressive. Why are you giving me? Shane is making a face right now, like he's.
Well, Shane is making a face
like he farted
because Shane has to drink because he matched Meltzer's rating of 4.25.
He also beat himself. That's probably why he made the face.
No, I made the face because you said at that age, which there are plenty of wrestlers around Lesnar's age that still put on great matches. Minoru Suzuki.
That brings us to our main event of our main event.
Did anyone
where we
watch
have
besides me?
I'm about.
Dude, I fell asleep last night and I had to work all day today, so no, I did not rewatch it. I remember short things about it, but not too much.
I watched it 4 years ago. We have Kurt Angle, Braun Strowman, Finn Balor, Samoa Joe, and Triple H taking on Shane McMahon, Randy Orton, Bobby Roode, Shinsuke Nakamura, and John Cena,
who couldn't even be bothered to wear a SmackDown shirt.
So here's
right.
The thing about this
Way to be a team player.
Is this match started off very hot. It started off really fucking good. The first 8 minutes of this match, I was all into because it was fucking Shinsuke versus fucking Finn Balor for the first 6 or 7 minutes. And then it was Bobby Roode in Shinsuke. And then fucking Braun Strowman came in and fucking eliminated fucking Shinsuke Nakamura. And then he eliminated Bobby Roode. And then Samoa Joe got eliminated by John Cena and fucking... it just was just it fucking devolved into utter fucking bullshit. Kurt Angle fucking eliminated fucking
John
Cena. And then Randy Orton got rid of Balor. Strowman got rid of Randy Orton. And then fucking the whole bullshit with fucking Triple H fucking eliminating goddamn Kurt Angle, basically. Giving Kurt Angle a pedigree just so he could fucking win by himself. His own teammate. And it was just a fucked up match.
It got so convoluted, especially
Yes.
towards the end.
Right.
It was just classic Vince. I can't believe I sound like I insecure, but it was just Vince stroking his own dick. You know what I mean? Playing the, doing the Young Bucks gimmick and playing the hits, except with the whole fucking company. And it's just
opportunity, right?
Yeah.
You have this opportunity. You have Braun Strowman. You have Shinsuke, Bobby Roode, Samoa Joe. right? Okay, and Finn Balor, right? And then you have all these old fucking grizzled people. You have a
I mean,
moment
I'm even
where
okay
these
with
guys,
Cena being there because
yeah,
Cena, like, at least in this made sense because he was a free agent acquisition. This was a team trying to win because
well,
of him. You know what I mean? And like attract him. I even know it was okay with that.
but you had a moment, right? You even had Shinsuke facing off of Triple H. And you had a moment where you could have legitimately taken Triple H, John Cena, Kurt Angle, fucking Shane McMahon, and pushed people like Bobby Roode, who's incredible. You could have pushed Shinsuke, who's fucking one of the best, if not the best wrestler in the world right now, right? Talent wise and like ability wise, like just not with like not used to his potential. One of the best in the world. And I will
I
fucking
mean, especially at striking. I mean,
yeah,
absolutely.
he's incredible. He really is. Not used to his potential, and like in Randy Orton's also in that match. And you could have used that moment to push a monster like Braun Strowman. And instead, what did it turn into? It was Triple H pinning fucking Shane McMahon to win. While Braun Strowman watched on. What the fuck? What's the point? Why are we putting Triple H over in 2017? Why
It's the
is
same
Shane?
point. It's the same point that fucking Goldberg wrestled Drew McIntyre at the Royal Rumble this year. It's the
Exactly.
same point because when Vince panics, he just brings in the old guard, and that's what he does because he knows a bunch of fucking idiots your guys' age, not my generation. Blame you guys.
Hey,
Will tune
no,
in.
that's bullshit because you guys like our generation, we love these guys, but we also know that there are you have to make room if you want to fucking continue the business. You have to make new stars.
No,
Exactly.
a lot of guys your guys' age don't understand that though. That's the thing. There's not too many 24-year-olds that are marking for fucking Goldberg. Dude, you watch Goldberg enter when we had a crowd and the entire fucking all the people going Goldberg are like 41.
And I'm not arguing that.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't give a fuck about Goldberg, that fucking sloppy bitch.
yeah, but a bunch of
Hit that
casual
shit.
old
Stop wasting
fucks.
good butane.
You
Not
have to
calling you
heat
guys
it.
casual old
It's a cold
fucks,
start. You have to heat it up for about 15 seconds. And then
but
I don't know. I smoke cigars.
I don't smoke at all.
good job, DDJ.
Thank you.
smoke dabs. That's fucking like 78 to 85% pure THC right
Looks
Well,
like a potato chip.
any
there.
anybody have any final thoughts, or should we rate this and get off since we're doing our best junkyard impression?
Let-
Hey now.
Hey,
we'd have to go for at least another 40 minutes for that.
Yeah, you got a long way to go to keep up.
wait, you did a 3-hour episode, right?
Yes.
How the fuck did you do that?
How many times did you guys get up to take a leak during that shit?
Actually, I think I didn't get up at all.
I could do it. I could do that. No problem.
Well, they to be fair, they're also not hooligans that drink and smoke Mary J. Juana during the show the entire time. So they've got a leg up on us on sobriety. You know what I mean? They're probably
Yeah.
able to control.
Maybe. But DDJ, give this match a rating.
Up until the whole thing with Triple H and Kurt Angle, this could have been really good. That kind of killed the vibe of the whole match. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna give it 2.75.
It was a 2 for me.
2 for me.
2.
Wow, all of the original SGS people agree, which means that I'm going to pound the rest of my beer while Dozer does his outro.
Well, and Meltzer gave it a 1.75.
Fuck that guy.
And
yes, fuck
I give
Meltzer.
Meltzer all fucking 1.75 millimeters of my fucking prickadille,
so, just some final thoughts. Getting to the end of this. American Rebel by Cody.
Yeah.
It's not a bad cigar. If you dabble in cigars occasionally, pick some up. You'll probably enjoy it. If you're an experienced smoker like me with an entire humidor of like 1,000 cigars ready to go, I'm probably myself not going to pick up another 5-pack. They're not really my jam. This hasn't been offensive at all. It's been good, smooth flavors, just a little on the mellower side than I like. I'll give this a 3.5.
What cigar
out of
did
5
you have as a backup?
I did not have a backup.
You didn't even bring one. Wow, that is bold.
Okay. To be fair, right on the other side of my camera, I have 1,000 cigars. I could easily get up and grab one.
Yeah, I've got a bunch over there. I got probably about 400 right there.
Yeah.
I've got about probably 1,000 in my basement.
A bunch of
Aaron,
microballers behind you.
stop watching before that. I don't think she wanted to know that.
I got those a long time before I knew her.
You did. No, you've had that collection forever.
Yeah.
When was the last time you had a cigar, Shane?
Oh, fuck. Probably 6-7 months ago.
Dude, it's probably about the same for me.
Dude, it's too cold and I only smoke by myself, so.
Yeah, I'm a pathetic cigar smoker, but I smoke blunts like a champ. So. Next week, 10 o'clock, 10:05.
10:05.
10:05. We will be live on Pro Wrestling Junkies with none other than fucking Vampiro, a real fucking legend, and we are very, very excited about that. DDJ,
We were very excited to have you, mister.
Thank you
Yes,
so much
super
for having me
excited.
on. As always, I
Jeez.
love the show. I love it when you guys help me be on. And yeah, definitely. Thanks again.
Dude, we love having you on, man. And go check out Pro Wrestling Tees. Search DDJ on there. You'll see the What Do You Say with DDJ shirt. Check out the SGS shirt on there. And then also you can get Pro Wrestling Junkies shirts on there too. Go buy those. Use promo code. We don't have a fucking promo code .h.
And on that note, after you buy the shirt, or before you buy the shirt, remember to like, subscribe, ring that bell icon, do all the things you do on whatever platform you're doing it on, be it Spotify, be it Apple Podcasts, be it whatever, be it right here on Facebook, right here on Pro Wrestling Junkies. Stay tuned. Coming up on Monday, there is a surprise Hall of Famer markout coming up.
This
Virtual
Monday?
meet and greet.
Is it this Monday or the next Monday?
I thought it was this Monday. It could be next Monday.
I don't know.
I am terrible at this shit.
I don't know either, but it's going to be somebody pretty dope.
Somebody big.
Nobody knows. I said, and also there's an MJF signing, right?
No,
I don't know.
Those high spots.
Oh,
Yeah,
well, no.
we're not plugging high spots here.
Fuck
No,
that.
we're not.
MJF can eat a
No,
bag of
I don't
dope.
know if I'd do all that, but
We're
Anyway.
just not plugging them.
No, never mind. Yes, my whole
That will be
Hey,
that will
so-
never get old.
dude. I love.
So just remember, we're SGS. We're here every Thursday at 10:05. DDJ, his show comes live. Well, live to tape. When do the tapes air, DDJ?
Yeah, do your plugs, man. Give us
All
your
right,
podcast.
well, my show, What Do You Say with DDJ, drops every Monday at midnight on all major podcasting platforms. YouTube videos go up every Wednesday at midnight, provided that I remember to upload them by then. And obviously, check me out along with Spencer Cantor, number 11, and Giovanni Tuhati as we do the Junkyard that drops every Tuesday morning.
yeah,
And-
absolutely.
If anyone needs to know, we drop every Saturday on your podcast providers at 4:20 in the morning.
Yeah, that's my.
That's
dog right
awesome.
there. Love you, man. You
And
did
until
that
next
for me.
time, he's Isaac, he's Shane, he's DDJ, I'm Dozer. We'll catch you on the flip side.